Hey everybody, Carolina Tony. Thank you for stopping by my channel. We're here today at the National Guard of South Carolina Museum. Never been here before, saw it on the map, thought we'd check it out. For right now, let's go check it out. Okay, here's a 1916 officer's training saddle. Here's some things. There's a French Army helmet, a pistol, some war ribbons, and a beret. Belong to Chief Petty Officer Elliott Williams. He was the most decorated Navy enlisted man in history. Something a lot of people don't know is the National Guard is like the state militia, and this is the late 18th century state militia uniform. A lot fancier than they are today, aren't they? And here's a South Carolina called Continental Line soldier's uniform. The 16th century black and white armor. Here's some cannon barrels that was taken off the wreck of the SS Georgia. Confederate soldier, state militia. Notice this belt buckle with SC on it for South Carolina. Here's a uniform from the Spanish-American War. It was 1898 to 1899.
Oh, he's just talking about on this.
Mexican expedition. There's a uniform, National Socialist. Let me try that again. National Socialist German Workers' Party, or Nazi. Here's a 1908 German Maxim heavy machine gun. Some helmets and weapons from Germany and Russia. And here's another machine gun. Okay, right here is a Thompson Submachine Gun, known as a Tommy gun. This thing here is known as and I can't pronounce the word, let's see if I can zoom in on it. It's 44 caliber German assault rifle. It's bad to the bone. And how about that World War II backpack covered in fur? It's a Browning heavy machine gun. The bullets would be on that cloth webbing, as you can see there, packed in ammo box and fed through the machine gun itself. And there's a U.S. Airborne jacket and helmet from World War II, along with a flamethrower. And this is what a National Guard soldier that was deployed during World War I would have wore. muskets and rifles from 1750 all the way down to 1900. Here are some grenade launchers and machine guns. There is a AR-18. Of course, women got into the act and still do. But they're some lady National Guard uniforms. I've talked before about me collecting some antique weapons, and the one that I have was a M130 Caliber Carbine. The neat thing about that, they were made by various manufacturers, and that's what we have here. Starting from the left, the first one was made by Inland Manufacturing Division, which was a division of General Motors. And then the second one was a Winchester repeating arms, was made by the Winchester Company. And then the third one, Underwood Elliott Fisher. And number 4, get this, the people that made jukeboxes, Rockola Manufacturing. The 5th one was Irwin Peterson Arms. The 6th one, Quality Hardware and Machine. Number 7, National Postal Meter in Rochester, New York made those. Standard Products from Clinton, Ohio. Number 8, Saginaw Steering Gear from Michigan, and International Business Machine Corporation from New York made them. So those particular weapons were produced by a wide variety of different manufacturers. This is pretty interesting. The way we fed the armies in World War I, they would get their meals in little cans, kind of like they did at home. Corned beef, tomatoes, a little bag of rice, even dried bacon. And then over on World War II, they came in boxes and they went on as K-rations. And the food would come in little bitty packs, little bags of sugar, little packs of sugar cubes. Look, the little cigarettes in the little pack, toilet paper. Moving on to World War II, Korea, and Vietnam, they were known as sea rations. Now my dad, when I was a little boy, he used to go to summer camp, because after he got out of the Navy, he joined the National Guard. And every summer he'd bring home these sea rations, and like in little cans like this, there'd be a loaf of bread, and it was just awesome. And a little roll of toilet paper. I just thought that was the coolest thing in the world. Nowadays we have MREs, they come in little plastic bags like that. But everything you need for a complete 2,000 calorie a meal diet. This is a M32A half track, and I'll show you why they call it a half track, because half of it's tracks. And it's an armored vehicle with a machine gun on top. Heavy steel. Of course, there's some bullets that would go through it, but not regular rifle shells would, pistols wouldn't. This is a WC-57 Dodge Command car used from 41 to 45. Used during World War II, of course, by all different types of branches of the service. Okay, this is a, let's see, I'll let you read it. A Kettenkraftfahrrad track motorcycle used in Germany 1941 to 1945. It's kind of cool. Got some cable there on the top and a little back seat. Here's a Ford GPW Jeep, quarter-ton truck, four-wheel drive, used from 1941 to 1945. Doesn't look a whole lot different than my Wrangler. And here is a 1950 Jeep with one big rifle on the top of it, or cannon. This is called a half-ton medevac or mule. It had been used Korea on into Vietnam to haul food and equipment, as well as injured soldiers to take them to the hospital. Okay, this is kind of cool. This is a helicopter, of course. Appears it's just for two people. From 1942 to 45, this here was used by the German military as well. This is a Volkswagen amphibious type 166. It'll on the land and the water. A shovel to dig you out of a ditch, and a boat paddle to paddle you along, and loaded to the hilt with machine guns and rifles and hand grenades right there in the seat. And this is actually a Volkswagen Type 82 ambulance that was used by the German military during World War II. It's where a wounded soldier would be. And they have all types of medical supplies on it. Okay, here's a 1950 Jeep with a machine gun on the back. I wonder if I put a machine gun on the back of my Wrangler, how far I'd get before someone called the law on me. Probably not too far. Here is a 1953 to 1990 Patton tank. Well, that's going to do it for our trip to the South Carolina Military Museum here in beautiful Columbia, South Carolina. Y'all be sure to go down here and subscribe. But for right now, y'all have a good day.